Today we're going to make this beautiful arrangement in an obelisk, perfect for spring or Easter. Let's get started. So I'm going to reuse something we made at Christmas time, and this was our Walmart ornament hack. And this was just the cap to our ornament. So I had put it on with a twist tie, and now I'm going to take it off because it's obviously no longer in use, and we're going to use it for Easter. So I'm just going to reuse some supplies, this Oasis, and I'm just going to take off that chenille tie, and I'm going to just tie down my Oasis right onto the base of the obelisk. That way it's very secure. I don't think hot glue will quite do it. So I bought last year several of these vines. So what I'm going to do is just fold the vine in half, vine center, put the center on the top, and then I'm just going to wrap it around the frame, just down one of the spokes down each side, and it'll just kind of frame or create some greenery on the obelisk. So you can see the wires wrapped around them. Those are solar lights. This is a little dusty as it was kind of in storage, and I just pulled it out. And what I'm going to do is make sure that this gets some light, and tonight it's going to look pretty sweet. So I'm just going to put greenery all around the base. Use a variety of greens, don't stick to one. And well, that's pretty easy for me because I'm just going to use my leftovers and just push it all around the outside. So these are just a few leftovers from some wreath making, but here we go. We'll push it around the outside of the obelisk. I keep the various stems with the leaves on it. I may have plucked the flower off or something else. So here I'm just using various little green ends, and I'm just going to use it just to push it around. Now, when you're putting it in, make sure you put some in between, if you're using an obelisk, in between each of the spokes, so that when you close it a little bit later, the greenery is coming out all over, all the way around. And I decided to use one of these other garlands I had just to wrap it around the oasis, just to hide it a little bit, and just adds to the greenery. Well, all my supplies here are leftovers, such as these pussy willows. There's a lot of, I have to say, some empty shelves in the floral department, but most of these are my leftovers I am reusing. So I'm adding the pussy willows in sort of the background, probably 3/4 of the way back in the obelisk. I did pick up these really sweet little pink buds. I'm not sure what they are, but they were so pretty. I'm going to put them in with the pussy willows in the back, just kind of a fan as a background. So in case you haven't guessed it yet, I'm going to go mostly with the pinks. And I found these really sweet pink tulips. So I'm just going to pop those in. I have to kind of reach around the front, so I hope I don't block the view too much. So I wanted just some bright white, basically to reflect the obelisk a little bit. So I have a little grouping of 3, 2 roses and this little mini hydrangea. And I have these tea roses. They're white with pink tips. I think it went very well with the arrangement. So I'm just filling in the lower level with these really pretty tea roses. And before I get too far along, I decided I need to close the obelisk a little bit. I'm not going to leave it all open like it was. And then fill in the flowers around the little spokes. And just moving around to the back side, I need to fill in the back. So I'm following the same format in the back area. I'm just using the white flowers I have, tucking them in the back, and then adding some more pink in the back as well. And I'm just going to add some little pink Easter eggs. I thought they would look really sweet in there. Now, we made some eggs when I made a big Easter basket a little while ago. It's painted with chalk paint and then iridescent sparkles, and I'm just gluing them onto the end of some skewers. We appreciate your support. Please hit like and subscribe. And if you hit the little bell, you'll be notified when new videos come out. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you give this a try. I really enjoyed making it, and we'll see you next time.